Welcome to Busy Bee Woodworking. Here I'm going to show a quick way how I get the aged look for my projects. Um, the material I'm using was actually already reclaimed, but we cleaned it up so well. But it still had a rough saw to it, so I don't show the roughing of sanding or anything like that. Right here, what I'm doing is I'm taking my the Sherwin-Williams BAC wiping stain, which I really like, and giving it a real nice once-over coat to get a nice finished look. And then I'm going to come back with um, two other stains to go on top of it. One is the one we're seeing right here. It's like a sun-bleached, almost like a white stain. And the next one will be a weather gray. And you can reverse these depending on the look you wanted. I wanted a darker tone in my wood, so I went with the lighter one first. In an earlier project that I actually did for a client that kind of had like this beach theme going, this was the top coat, and I feel like that gets that effect better when you're looking for that coastal look. So right now I'm gonna come back, and this is that darker gray that I was talking about. Um, I don't go as heavy in this project on that as some other ones I would. Like I said, it's just kind of just playing with it, getting the look that you want, and once you feel like you've achieved it, you're good to go. The big thing though is take note of where the characteristics of the wood is. Um, that's where I'm coming back with. This is just a simple flat black paint. Um, and I'm hitting those areas that have that little bit of character, whether it be the knots in the wood or some rough sawn marks or anything like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come back with this flat black paint. It's going to pick up those accents, and then I'll come back with a rag to blend it in so it doesn't look like the paint anymore. It almost looks like dirt carried over from the years of being on a barn or something like that, or like on a porch in front of a coastline. So um, when it comes to the knots, definitely hit them though pretty hard with the black. That'll make them pop a little bit better for you. That top part right there has some really good character, so I wanted to kick that up and blend that. So for this project though, what it is, it's an actual frame, and there's another video showing the assembly and the finish of this frame, so please go over to that, and I can show you how I made it. But for the project, I wanted clean cut lines. So if you're trying to achieve more of a rustic look and you want your edges, because once you cut them they're nice and crisp and clean, to rough them up, what you can do is you can easily just take like a wire brush or even a wire brush wheel, put in your power drill and run it across that edge, and it'll rough them back up. And then you can take a sander as well and beat it up. This project though, like I said, I wanted to keep the nice clean straight edges. I did break up the braces to give it kind of a more rustic look as well. So instead of having continuous pieces, I chopped them in different areas and staggered them, so it looks like a whole bunch of different scraps put together. But um, be careful though when you're doing this. You make sure that you're keeping those rags not completely saturated with the stain, just a little bit of it, and don't go too crazy with the paint as well. It's kind of a delicate balance. So I'll tell you, once you've achieved the look that you want, it's time to close the lids, chalk it up, and let it sit down and dry. If you come back and it ends up not being the way you wanted it, you can always sand it up and restart again. But this is what I was looking for, and you can see really those dark, rich grain marks. So thank you as always for stopping by to my channel. Please like and subscribe, and again, thanks for buzzing by.